Dear Arkady, it's morning. I woke to the sound of a child playing in a neighboring yard. The window was open at the head of the bed, and the curtain was blowing slightly. Familiar smells of dry tree, cold dust, and a slightly sour gray-green, elusive odor of a particular tree or bush. Familiar since my childhood, but it retreats if one searches for it. I've gone from tree to tree, bush to bush, sampling their leaves against my nose. But I've never been able to locate the source of this particular sorrowful smell. It fascinates me, this smell that is always getting lost.
Lynn, I was pondering my letter to you about home. I was trying to collect fragmented pictures that, though floating somewhere on the edges of my memory, were still unusually vivid. A glass of water on the cloth covering the oak desk. Droplets of water on the walls. Voices in other rooms, dust on the cover of the grand piano. And what a pleasure it was to trace my finger in this dust. What a pity I will never be able to bring you to that house.
In many ways, home for me is California, or more specifically, Northern California. I was born here, as were my parents, my grandparents, and 7 of my 8 great-grandparents. But I don't think that has so much to do with it. Rather, it is a matter of having breathed the peculiar combination of dry air and damp fog, and of having broken so many clods of gray dirt and so many stalks of dry grass under my feet. That's my feeling. When I think of the California landscape, its magnitude is communicated by the air, and its microtude by dirt and dry grass.
The Russian dream of a home has always been inexplicably linked to an equally forceful and passionate dream of escape from home. This dream has sometimes transformed itself into an unshakable, wild, I could even say ecstatic obsession with disappearing completely, being scattered by the wind. It is this characteristic, which is constantly visible in all our activities, that may very well become the dividing line between our cultures.
Maybe home is merely a portion of space that one controls, usually by organizing the things in it. One thinks one is in control of space, and hence of time, and hence of one's life. But one is only shifting papers and spoons. Well, I'm happy enough with that. I'm content to shift papers and spoons and call it home.